Good morning everyone, coming to you with back-to-back vlogs. I don't think I've ever been this organised, but it's actually been such a fun week and I should have vlogged from Monday. I don't know why I didn't, but Monday I did an interview with Jace and Lauren on Nova FM, which is very, very exciting. It was pre-recorded. We spoke all things dental hygiene, so that will hopefully be released in the next week or so. Tuesday was first aid, so we had a full day first aid course at work. That in Australia needs to be done every 3 years, so if you see this and you haven't done it, this is your reminder. And then yesterday was a normal clinical day. But tonight, I'm actually going to the Beetlejuice musical here in Melbourne with one of my work colleagues, Nina, who's actually this huge cupcake and baking queen in Melbourne. So we're going to the TikTok event together in Melbourne, which is so exciting. It's currently Thursday and I've got a day full of patients working on Collins Street in the city, and then an exciting weekend ahead going to watch the British and Irish Lions play the Wallabies. You guys know I'm a Kiwi girl, so I'm a big rugby union and just a rugby fan in general, so we're going to go watch that at the MCG on the weekend. So come along on this exciting week. I've just got myself an almond latte this morning, and I also got myself a little frittata. I actually am obsessed with this one here. I get it every single Thursday morning. Scrub outfit of the day in the black Figs Sherpa fleece jacket. Absolutely love this one. Espresso brown. You guys know this is in my, I want to say top 3. So I've got the Katarina top, signature v-neck, and then I've got the high-waisted Livingston pant as well, and gonna change out of my waterproof vesties into my New Balances. My go-to in-between patient snacks, easy to consume if you're running late, and my trusty Admatec loops, my ergo loops. I cannot work without my ergo loops. They are my best friend at work. Hot tip, if you purchase loops, make sure you have multiple batteries. This is for a wireless light, obviously. Make sure you have multiple batteries to begin with. I have 4 and I've had my loops for almost 2 years now and I've had no issues so far. Touch wood. I should actually do a review of my loops now that I've had them that long, so I can give you all a bit of an update. I'll get a toasty. I can eat half now, I can eat half later because it's toasty. I didn't sign up for this. This isn't a cheese toasty.
How was it, ma'am?
With Nina, we're just getting some dinner before we go to the theatre. We're not sure if there is food, so obviously we have to eat beforehand. And I have always wanted to try this Middle Eastern charcoal chicken place. It's called Al Jannah. Got some fattoush salad, one of my faves, and of course some hot chips and water for balance.
like scares, like they'll
Scary.
like catch us off guard.
And Beetlejuice is very vulgar, so a lot of swearing and F-bombs.
That's okay. We're prepared for it. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Excited.
good.
The Regent Theatre is so beautiful.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Obviously couldn't get any footage of the musical because, I like to film in there, but the cast was absolutely incredible. Beetlejuice, played by Eddie Perfect, he does improv. I'm sorry, but that is just, if you do that, or if you're like a stand-up comedian, you can do anything in this life, because to be that on point, on stage, under the spotlight, in front of a crowd of people, you are insanely smart and talented. So big love to that. Lydia Dietz, played by Karis Oka, her voice was phenomenal. So if you want something fun to do in Melbourne, highly recommend Beetlejuice. Today's such a huge admin day. I've got a lot on my to-do list just for everything across the board. Life admin, work, ITA, just everything. So let's get on to it.
Been a big day. Had lots of appointments, lots of things ticked off the to-do list, but we've been very, very productive and have come home to some new packages. So I thought I want to unbox them together. One are some new waterproof trainers that I've desperately needed. And then I got some goodies from Curaprox Australia. So let's have a look and see what we've got. One of the things that has changed my life, particularly in keeping active, is getting waterproof trainers. Like, I honestly don't care if it's pouring down rain outside. I will drive if it's maybe thundering and lightning. But if it's rain, I honestly don't care, as long as I've got proper gear and proper waterproof trainers. So historically, I've used Vessi, which is a Canadian brand. They've been fantastic, but I've worn them to the point where there's just absolutely no grip on them. Ordered some new ones from On. Decided to go with all black because the other colour I didn't quite like. Ooh, fancy. These are her. They are super lightweight. I'm liking these. So fingers crossed they live up to the waterproof standards that I have. Like, I need to get to work with absolutely dry socks and feet. So let you know how I go with these ones. And let's see what we've got from Curaprox. Ooh, okay. I'm so excited for these. Curaprox have sent the steel holders for the interdental access probes. I've got a prime kit, so that comes with the posterior handle, anterior handle, and then a few little sizes. This is a great one for you to have at your clinic. Prime refill. This is the smallest size available. And then got a whole packet of posterior handles. This would be good to get out to patients. I've got a new chairside box. Okay, so I sort of don't want to take it out of its packaging because I've still got to take it all to work. But I'll pop a picture of what a chairside box looks like here. I love Curaprox. They're just elite. Premium quality. Like, I have patients who use the Curaprox brushes and they say they can use them for over a week, and other brands they can probably use for maybe 2-3 days, if that. So I mean, you get what you pay for at the end of the day. A lot of these products are still made in Switzerland, especially the interdental brushes, the toothpastes, and the toothbrushes as well. You guys know I am obsessed. I absolutely love Curaprox manual toothbrushes. Also, guys, I feel like I need to share this with you. Last night I was coming out of my hair appointment, walking up the street, and I just spy this person in red in the distance across the road. And as soon as I realized who it was, when I tell you I ran, it was Owen Farrell. He used to be the former England rugby team captain. Fun fact, I'm actually a Kiwi gal. I spent the first 10 years of my life in Auckland, New Zealand before we moved to Melbourne. So I am a huge rugby gal. So when I realised it was Owen Farrell, I ran, guys. Didn't even look left or right. Ran across Collins Street, across the tram lines, and something just came over me. I was taking a photo with another fan, almost at the hotel, obviously they were staying. I don't know what came over with me, but I just yelled. I was like, "Hi, Owen!" And he turned around and I was like, "I'm a huge fan. Can I please have a photo?" His security didn't look too impressed, but I got the photo. And I was so happy. And we're going to watch them on Saturday, so I'm so excited. But yeah, I just thought I would have to share that for any other rugby fans out there. It is now Friday afternoon and I think I am clocking out for the day. I've actually done a lot today. A lot of content stuff, a lot of admin stuff. I think it's time to relax for the day.
Evening everyone, happy Saturday. On the way to the British and Irish Lions versus Wallabies match. I'm very, very excited tonight. It's a sold out stadium. It's going to be full, so I think the atmosphere is going to be really great. And yeah, hopefully we see the Lions take home a win. We have just gotten to the MCG. We have got incredible seats. Last time we were here for the rugby watching the All Blacks and Wallabies, we were actually on the ground level. And because I'm so short, I could not see anything going on. I was basically watching the screens the whole time. But from up here, it's an incredible view. And we can see the try line from here. I'm so excited! Guys, you will not believe my luck. I ran into the one and only Tupo. He is one of the props for the Wallabies. I was just out on my way back from getting my Coke Zero and there he was. I've run into Owen Farrell from the English rugby team, former English captain, and Tupo in the span of 3 days. Like, what are the chances?
Tonight's game out for the Wallabies 700 Test match. Curaprox.
Ancient rivals meet.
This is still going to set the stage for the first 10 minutes of this scrum. Will tell a bit of a tale. They're all joining in now. It's Manchester.
It's a possum. I was gonna say, a little baby. Oh, he's gone. Back, what a match that was. The Lions came through in the last 60 seconds of that match and we were on the edge of our seats. We thought they were gonna lose it and then they just came through. Delicious post Pilates eggs benny with Amy. Yum. That's a good poached egg.
Happy Saturday. It's been a week since I've last vlogged. I wish I was better. I just find it really difficult juggling different formats of content. So when I'm really, really good with TikTok, which I was this week, I then cannot keep up on YouTube. I cannot film 2 different types of content in the same day simultaneously. I've tried before and I've just realized it just doesn't work. So I started this vlog with all good intentions and then it didn't happen. So I'm closing the vlog off now and will aim to be better next time. But in saying that, I will be consistent in vlogging because I do have some exciting things coming up. I'm going to Sydney, I'm going to Adelaide, potentially going to Perth. There's a Curaprox iTop course happening in Melbourne, so there's just a few things happening over the next couple of weeks and months that I will bring you behind the scenes. If you made it this far, thank you, and I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next vlog. Bye.